I've been looking at gold and I'm seeing something amazing. So real quick, I'm just going to go through gold, US30 and NAS100. Yes, on Monday we had a very huge drop on gold. I'm talking about this right here, right here, right there. That was a very huge drop. Gold dropped like almost like 5%, within a day. That was very crazy, right? But yeah, remember I'm still trading gold. I'm holding my position until December, just trying to hold, for a whole year, right? So, but then I just want to go through gold for those who are day traders and swing traders, scalpers, so that you can maybe capitalize on those later move, right? So basically, we know that, or we understand that this was a very key zone, previous key zone, that is right. So yeah, that was a high, and right here this was a low zone right there. That was demands, right? So yeah, for those who trade demand and supply, right here we understand that gold kind of broke out of this level right here, creating a huge push. Then all of a sudden she dropped, right? So yeah, this was a supply zone, so there is a selling pressure around that level, right? But at the same time, if you look at this upper right here, that is also another sign that probably she might want to go back to that level, but then that is an anticipation. So I keep saying we trade based on what we see, not based on what we think, right? Good. Now, so right now I think I should try to adjust this, maybe extend that level right there. So why did I extend that level? So here's the reason. We see that gold on Monday dropped, but then kind of went back to retest, then drop, and now she's going back to retest that resistance. So the reason why I adjusted that line is just to understand more how price is playing around that zone. You understand? I keep saying understand how price approaching your key level. I know most people right now are looking for sales on gold, which is not bad, but for me, I know when to look for sales, I know when to look for buy. Right now, if I add a trend line right here, here it is. So now if you look at gold, we've seen the market gave us a first touch, second touch, and now right here she never gave us a third touch on the trend, but then all of a sudden she just went up. Now she came back, creating a third touch right there. So right now we are cruising at a third touch. At the same time, for me to understand that gold is shifting its direction, price has to take away that low right there, which she never did, right? So for now I'm still looking for buys unless gold does this, comes back, now breaks, then I will be waiting for a pullback right there. Then I will be confident in my sell position, right? But as for now, she's still bullish for me, right? I don't care what people say in the internet. If you want to sell, go ahead, right? If you want to buy, go ahead. For me, that is what I'm looking at. Now let me go to H1 real quick. Now if you look at H1, guys, this is what I've seen. Basically, we've seen that the market, oh come on, what happened? Sorry guys, if I go to the H1 right now, all I see is we had a level right here. We had a pattern right there. Why did gold print that pattern? At the same time, what did she do? She kind of gave us a very good inverse head and shoulder right there, left shoulder right there, kind of right shoulder, boom, and now she's gone up. Why will gold do that? You need to understand, or you need to ask yourself such question, right? So for now, that is what I see. Basically, I'm seeing gold might continue pushing up, but then remember guys, I trade based on what I see, not what I think, right? Yes, I've said that right now I'm seeing gold might go up, right? So it's crazy for me to look for sales. Just like I said before guys, I need to see gold dropping, breaking out of this previous low, because that was the last higher low, right? Let me just explain more. Right here, gold created a higher low right here, higher low right there, higher high, kind of giving us a higher low, small one. Then now she went to create a higher high. Then all of a sudden she dropped. Now creating a higher low right there. So guess what? We still anticipate gold to continue to touch the sky. If you like, you can add another trend right here. Let me hit the 15, guys. Remember once again guys, if you like what I'm saying or what I'm doing. That is, if you like this content, guys, kindly hit the subscribe button, and also, guys, don't forget to turn that notification bell so that you don't miss out on this amazing content, right? Also, I have a Telegram channel. I'll send this kind of analysis and also give out signals that you might consider checking, right? So let's continue. Now, if you look at what price printed on the 50 right here, we've seen gold created a higher low right there. Once again, higher low. Then now she never broke out of this higher low. She came back for a retest, then all of a sudden went back, breaking out of this high right there. So what does that tell, right? It tells us that, you know, the market is creating a high low, high. So right now she might come back to create a higher low, you know, to continue going up. As of now, that is what I'm seeing, right? You see, I'm, you know, kind of concentrating on buys because she has not yet taken this low right here. She has not yet taken out this level right there. That is why you see I'm kind of, you know, talking about buys. At the same time, the moment she takes this low right there, it will mean that the market will have already taken out also this low that it created right here. Now we will be shifting, right? She created a new low. Because why? She created an impulse phase correction. Impulse. Now I'm anticipating correction before, you know, maybe touching the sky. Right now, that is what's happening. But then if she does this, drops, takes out this level, no worries. She might come back, respect, boom. But at the same time, she continued dropping, taking out this level, continue dropping, then now takes out this level. We are shifting. That is when I'll start looking for my sell opportunity, right? So until then, I'm looking for buy opportunity. Right now, let me talk about NAS100 and US30 right there. So I've seen something on NAS100 too. I was going through that, and let me just I think I should remove everything. Yeah, I should remove everything. Right, so based on NAS100, if we bring this as our highest high, mark that level, and this level is our lowest low. So this is like our supply zone and this is our demand zone, right? At the same time, yeah, we need to cater for this level. We understand that price, you know, also played around that level. Also, if you like, you can create this as another level right there. Correct? Now, what did the market do? All I see is NAS went creating an impulse, then all of a sudden it came, you know, with a pullback, right? So understanding how price playing around that level. Yes, now if you look at this, already I see something like a head and shoulder right here, left shoulder, head, right shoulder right there, and now who knows, right? So yes, she has broken out. I've seen NAS has taken out the last low, which is this level. She took that level, right? Now the thing is, I need to understand the approach. Let me hit the H1. The approach, if only NAS did give me a good approach or a pullback just the way it did, right, I will be looking for sales. But right here, that approach is not what I should be. I mean, that approach is not good. It's not, yes, it's good, you know, but then it's not good for selling opportunity. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say, right? If NAS wanted to give me a selling opportunity, let me flip my joint right there. This is it. We've seen she's creating a low, high, low, high. So I was supposed to look for this kind of an approach in a continuation way. Let me flip it back right there, something like that. But now we've seen she kind of broke, right? Then all of a sudden an impulse phase. So what that tells me is, yes, I see we have a trend. Let me have that trend right here. I see we have a trend that NAS created. Starting from that low, something like this. So we have that trend, right? So now we've seen she's just going up. Now all I want to see is once again an approach around this trend line, right? Trend line right here, right? Now here's the thing. Let me flip it back. So if NAS goes, then now hit this trend line, then start accumulating, I will be looking for buys, right? But at the same time, if she behave in this manner, just the way it did, then all of a sudden drop, then I'll be looking for another confirmation, continuation, then I'll be looking for sale, right? But as for now, I think she is giving me a bullish momentum, right? Until I see those two things. I'll repeat, until NAS accumulate right here with the bullish continuation, I'll be looking for buys. But then if she hits this level, then all of a sudden she drops, I'll be looking for another bearish continuation, then I'm selling. Two things, right? Now let's talk about USD. USD also is looking amazing, and I'll hit the H4 real quick right there. So this is what I see on USD, right? So we've seen the market has given us, let me just adjust these touches, something like this. We've seen NAS giving us touches, first or second touch. Now we've not seen the market giving us, but at the same time, what if I try to adjust here? Probably can get something. Let me just see, who knows. Yep, first or second touch and the third. Okay, so here it is. Let's concentrate on the current price. NAS has done this, has given us first or second, now the third. Now on the third, just like I say, guys, we should be understanding what price is doing, right? Now I'll hit the H1 real quick. Let's talk about what price is doing at the H1. Now we need to concentrate on this level right here, right? Once we see price giving us a bearish confirmation, we will be selling. If I see a bullish confirmation, I will be looking for buy. It's either we buy or we sell, right? So here it is. What is NAS telling us? Once again, or if I look at NAS clearly, let me hit 15, guys. Right there. And let me flip it and see if I can see in another view. Let me remove this. Right now, if NAS continues playing, I think she's playing nicely. If she goes and play around this level, I want to see reaction. If she gives me an impulse correction, then now I think she will tell me that, oh, yo, I want to continue going down. Yeah, and that is when I will be looking for sales, something like this. That is if NAS behaves in this manner. But let me delete this. If NAS does this, goes and create a new high, then now comes back, then now breaks out of that new high, that will tell me that, okay, she's giving us another bullish momentum. High low right there, high low, high low. Then now I will be looking for entry opportunity. Remember that, right? I repeat, if she behave in this manner, let me remove this. If NAS, right now she's dropping. If she goes, then hit that level, then all of a sudden drops, then goes back, I want to see this kind of a pullback, right? Then the moment she takes out this new low, that will be a sign that she wants to continue dropping, right? So it's either we buy or we sell, right? So you guys, I believe that's all. So you guys can check out my Telegram link, should be in the pinned comment section below. At the same time, guys, smash that subscribe button, and adios amigos, peace.